there's a huge unmet medical need for rare diseases and orphan and ultra-rare diseases. And there are over 7,000 rare diseases out there, so there's plenty of diseases for us to work on. Ultra-rare diseases, which we specialize in at Alexion, the incidence is less than 20 per million. So these are really challenging diseases. A lot of the rare diseases out there, the 7,000, are genetic diseases, very common in pediatrics and children. And so there's a big unmet medical need. And the exciting thing, I think, from an industry perspective is that we've now got lots of options for treatment. So we've got small molecules, monoclonal antibodies, messenger RNAs, etc., and gene therapy. So it's a really exciting time for us to start to look at these devastating genetic diseases. Probably the biggest challenge we have in developing rare disease drugs is actually finding the investigator sites to carry out the research, and more importantly, the patients to include in our studies. Research for rare diseases doesn't fit the sort of the normal biopharma model. They're rare diseases, so the sample sizes are very small. The diseases are often not well understood, so we don't know the patient population, we don't know the endpoints, the regulatory pathway may not be clear, and it's clearly very challenging to find the patients. The great thing about these diseases is, if your drug works, you've got a big clinical benefit, and that's, I think, we're looking to transform the lives of these patients with these devastating diseases. So there's probably three things we can do to address those challenges I just talked about. One of them is, I think, doing natural history studies early, so we can learn more about the disease, more about the patient population, more about the endpoints. The next thing, I think, is seeking out patients to include them to help us design our studies. That's a critical point. And then clearly partnering with the regulatory authorities and key opinion leaders in coming up with our development plans is critical also. It's a great area to work in. At Alexion, we're very passionate about our patients. We're a very patient-centric company, so I find it very rewarding working in the ultra-rare disease space.